Hello friends, welcome to another episode of Stock Market Daily Update. I'm Aditya from Mostly Bearish. Today on my Telegram channel, I mainly spoke about two trades that I had taken, that was Tech Mahindra and Just Dial, right? But yesterday we spoke about Nifty and Bank Nifty analysis as well. The range that I gave yesterday was between 12,000 to 11,800. If you realize what happened today was expiry day, right? We can consider today as a black swan event. Option sellers would have been in extreme trouble. The link to my Telegram channel is given in the description. If you want live updates from my side, make sure you join that as well, right? Today I told that the active contracts of Nifty are 12,000 and 11,900. There would have been a lot of option sellers who are taking positions in between these two levels, right? Alright, 12,000 was respected. From there, I had updated yesterday itself. Like 12,000 is something I expect is going to act as a resistance. When the prices started coming down, people would have thought that it's going to be between 12,000 and 11,900, and expiry day, there is not too much movement, right? But if you see throughout the day, the prices from 12,000, they came falling below 11,700. I had told on my Telegram channel that I'm going to be talking about why option selling is not meant for retail traders. During the second segment of the video, I will be providing insights about that. So make sure you watch it till the end, right? So let's get started. First of all, the segment 1 is going to be about the trades that I took or updates that I provided on my Telegram channel. The second segment, we are going to be looking at Nifty and Bank Nifty and doing some analysis. This is some kind of a homework for me, and I thought I'll share it with you guys as well. And we'll see what are the different possibilities that Nifty and Bank Nifty may do tomorrow. The third segment is where I look at your stocks. The stocks that you want me to look at, right? There's a format for that. There's a name of the stock, the time frame that you want me to look at for, and the third one is reason behind why I should look at it. Now the reason, if there is any short-term news or any announcement, the analysis can be more in detail, right? Otherwise it becomes a general price-wise analysis. So make sure you give the name of the stock, the reason behind the stock, and the third one is the time frame that I should be looking at it for. Let's get started to see what happened in Tech Mahindra and Just Dial. So first of all, morning itself, I had also given an update that IT stocks are falling and the IT sector is weak. Last week, IT sector did well. So there is some kind of a profit booking happening in IT sector. When I saw Tech Mahindra starting to fall at these levels, at the lower levels here, I had updated that once the exhaustion is done, I will take the retracement. Now, yes, I did miss out on the downfall, but that is fine. I took the retracement because once a stock, which is a part of Nifty, has fallen over 4%, I am skeptical to take any short side trade because I expect some kind of a retracement. So I let the fall happen. Once the fall got exhausted, that is where I took my position. Somewhere around here, I had entered Tech Mahindra, mainly because I expected that the exhaustion is over. But if I was wrong as well, I had told I will be doing it on average basis. I had a lot of liquidity. If the stock did go down from there, I would have averaged it. I do not recommend averaging on the negative side, but I knew what I was doing and I knew my risk appetite as well. So from there itself, the stock started moving upwards. I had expected somewhere around 0.75 to 1% that I wanted. At 821 levels, I had completely exited the stock and I had booked my profit. Yes, the stock did go up higher than that, but I did not wait because it's a bearish stock. So you don't know where the selling pressure may start coming in. If I had waited, the prices did go lower as well, right? And they became range bound and they did see a little bit down move during the second half itself. So I made my decision of exiting early. The second was about Just Dial. I had sent a picture where I drawn my support and resistance and what there might be a breakout. I had also updated, and I always encourage people to look at the analysis itself. I don't provide any kind of calls, you know that. I'm trying to create a community where you are a self-taught trader and you can self-sustain even if I don't give any of my inputs. So I did provide a picture of the resistance and support. There were different lines, so I also asked if you are able to understand it. So I will be working on that as well to help you all. It was somewhere around here that I saw that there might be a breakout. So as soon as this candle was formed, I had taken my position and I had bought Just Dial. As and when the prices started moving up at around 451 odd levels, I had exited the stock. Yes, the stock did go higher than that, but that was not expected, mainly because I thought there'll be some kind of a retracement and there'll be an up move during the last part. So if you see, there was a huge up move in Just Dial towards the end of the day. But I did not capture this mainly because I was concentrating on Nifty. Nifty was falling. Nifty had a free fall below 11,800, right? There was another update I had provided on Nifty that if the prices go below 11,800, I will consider buying puts. I'll be like on the option buying side, not option selling. But I also told that I'm not going to be doing it when actually the prices came to 11,800. Now I'm going to tell you the reason behind it. If you see, 11,800 are the levels here. There was a drastic fall, right? I expected even if it goes below these levels, if there is a fake breakdown, I did not want to be stuck in a fake breakdown because option premium here already had increased because of the fall. The premium had already increased, but if there was anything there where the prices went down and then they came back up, I would have been in loss. That was the reason I did not do it, and this was my decision of not doing it to protect my capital. But I did show if I had taken the puts, they went over more than 75% of the premium where it was at 11,800. So now we are going to be getting into segment 2 where we are going to be analyzing Nifty and Bank Nifty for tomorrow. Before that, I want to talk about why option selling is not meant for retail traders. Now option selling requires what? It requires a lot of capital, right? You know, when you're selling options, your profit is limited, but your risk is unlimited, right? Most of the time it does work when Nifty and Bank Nifty are range bound. There are a lot of adjustments which can be done as well. But for those adjustments, what is required? Capital, right? Retail investors or traders have a certain amount of capital within which we can take any kind of position. Now for people, now just take a look at, I just want to go back to the chart to show you the prices. All right. 1200 call option being sold would have been in profit, a certain amount of profit. People who sold 11,900 call option somewhere around 20-25 rupees, that is what the rate was going. So they would have pocketed how much? 25 rupees. But the price started moving downwards. Sorry. The price started moving downwards. If they did not clear this position at the end of the day, right, expecting it to go above this, at the end of the day, the premium went over 200 rupees. To make 25 rupees, you're risking 200 rupees. That doesn't make sense to me as a retail trader. Okay. But yeah, if you have a lot of capital, go for it because there are a lot of adjustments. There are a lot of strategies that can be used, right? There are a lot of strategies itself like Iron Condor, Butterfly, anything. There are lots, but you need capital for that. Now, below that, 1100 and 850 levels, somewhere around here, that also was taken out. Next level is 11,800, that also taken out. Going down, 11,750 and 11,700 also was taken out because the closing was below 11,700. Lot of naked put option sellers would have not made money. That is why I say when people are talking about option selling, yeah, they have capital. That is why they talk about it. Today also they would have had enough capital to make their adjustments or even take out losses at a certain point. Now you as a retail trader, I just hope you understand this, that option selling consistent profit देता है, right? 10 बार consistent profit देगा, 11th time वो ऐसा लेके चला जाएगा that all of your profits will be completely gone. I've seen it happening multiple times. And if you recall past 2 weekly expiries, there has been a lot of momentum going on where option sellers have been in trouble. That is what I just want to give it out from my side. As a retail, anywhere, if your capital is below 5 lakhs, don't get into option selling. Okay? Option selling is meant because, see, you can do it. I'm not against it. You can do it. But if events like this happen, you need to have either a lot of risk appetite or a lot of capital to make those kind of adjustments. And mainly when you do option selling, most of your margin is blocked. Whereas in option buying, only your premiums are blocked, right? I am an option buyer mainly because I know what the direction is, where the momentum comes from. If you want to be an option buyer, learn to understand the direction and momentum. As soon as you get to know direction and momentum, you will be in a better place to take positions in the market. Now let's get into the second part where we talk about tomorrow's analysis. So first of all, let's take daily time frame of Nifty. Now in my week ahead video also, stock market week ahead, which I had published on Saturday, I said that I am expecting Nifty to come down to 11,500 levels also. Now the main reason behind that is when there is such a up move, there will be a resistance where there will be a profit booking, and yes, it has to correct. There is a huge fall, over 2.43% fall today. What is going to happen tomorrow? Let's reduce the time frame to understand. Now I'm going to draw my resistance again at 12,000 levels. These are the resistance for me. Okay. Now the next test level should be somewhere around 11,850. The main reason behind that is, if you see here, there is a lot of time spent here, right? Now that may also act as a resistance now. This may act as a new resistance. If